Fixing poverty is good and just and necessary, but fix people who struggle to make use of the resources well.
When the lights are flashing, we get excited, and we usually rush in with different types of things to put them right at that point when the disaster's already happened.
One of the priority objectives of the Council is to tackle disadvantage and deprivation, and tackling poverty is one of our community planning aims.
I think the challenge for all of us is how do we make the difference. I hope you go back to your desks, your offices and your jobs, and you make a difference.
I think what we saw today was some really challenging contributions from high quality speakers. They challenged us on the status quo, they challenged us on the issues that are facing us, and they challenged us on how we're going to get there.
Real men need to care about babies. I've kind of got to this point where I realise that babies are something that mums do at home, and it's not what real men do and real policy people. Because real men talk about budgets and talk about structures and targets and measurements. And how do we see things in an intergenerational way and put our bits together as human beings in what we're doing, and structures, to make them structures that are attached to people, that engage to people and not avoidant.
I think it's an opportunity for people to listen about the experiences from Alan Sinclair and Sir Harry Burns about what's happening across the country, some examples of good practice and about dealing with the problems we have in increasing areas of South Lanarkshire. There is real impact on the recession. We're trying to help and support people. So I think what happened today was an opportunity for people to discuss solutions and ways in which we can move forward.
What we've discovered in looking at 150 studies that have related connectedness to health is that people with complex patterns of social integration were in each of these studies 90% more likely, almost twice as likely to be alive at the end of the study as people who weren't socially integrated. We reverse that alienation, we make huge strides in delivering a better society for Scotland.
I think Sir Harry made it very clear that we should look at the stress levels, we should look at how we bring up our children, we should prepare them for the future, and that in itself will help their health. And of course we're talking about budget. If we can make a huge improvement in people's health, we will have a saving in that budget, which we then can reinvest in other things that we want to do.
There's a number of people needing as much support as possible, a lot of family difficulties, a lot of broken families. Within communities we need to be more proactive in trying to intervene at an early stage as possible, and with the Council and its partner agencies I'm sure we're on our way to doing that, but there is never an end to this process. It's continue learning and continuing to develop how we do things in a way that can make a difference to those communities.